Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Becky Bidding and I am here to do a 12 by 12 layout with y'all. I did pick up this paper pad, Indigo and Ivy. Now I had a couple sheets of this original collection when it first came out. I think it was last year, but I recently picked up this paper pad at Joann. Thank you, Shannon. Shannon had given me a gift card, and this is one of the paper pads I ended up getting with it. I did absolutely love this collection when it came out, so I was really happy that when I went to joann.com I saw that they had it. Now I will tell you the papers are a little bit thin, like even thinner than what you would find in a normal paper pad, and the the stickers are also very thin. So I do use stickers on here, but what I do is I do put them on some cardstock or the back side of some pattern paper, whatever. I don't recall what I used. And then I went ahead and just trimmed them out by hand because they were just so thin. They're very thin. This cardstock right here that I'm using, also a little bit thin, came out of the paper pad. It is a peach color. Now I wanted this to be blue, mainly blue, but then maybe have a little bit of taupe or peach or something like that. That's why I pulled in this paper. The photo that I am going to be scrapbooking, you can see it over there on the left hand side, is a photo of Adele, and she's wearing a blue dress, but then the tile on their floor is a little bit of a taupe color. So that's why I ended up going with taupe and peach. Now right here I am going to go ahead and cut my paper in a diagonal, and the way I did that is I just kind of folded my paper in half and cut it by hand on the line because I don't have, patience. So you can see in the top left hand corner of your screen, I do have a sketch going on right there. That is a sketch. It is over on my Pinterest page. If you look at the links down below, I do believe my Pinterest is linked down there. So that one's on there. It might be on there more than once because I kind of feel like perhaps I might have done this sketch before. I don't know. It's so funny the way I use Pinterest because I'll go on there today and see different sketches, and I will go ahead and pin them, and that's what I'll use currently. I don't usually go back and look at my old pins. It's so weird. I think I know actually that I use Pinterest all wrong, but that's okay. Whatever. It works for me. I am going to take this blue paper that is also from that same paper pad. I'm going to get some of the dark blue and just a little bit of the medium tone on here. Now I do end up matting my photo with that same paper. You will see me pull out a paper pad, just a random paper pad. I can't remember the name of it. It doesn't matter. This one right here. I pull out a piece of paper that I don't think I will ever use, and I'm going to trim it down to 11 1/4 by 11 1/4, and I'm going to just put it on the back of this. These papers are so thin that I actually need to have more stability on this layout, I feel. So I am going to go ahead and just adhere this down onto there. I'm putting plenty of adhesive on it, as you can see. I'm going to adhere it with the print side down so the back is white, just in case anybody wants to write anything on the back of that. And then I'm going to go ahead and use this paper right here to map my photo. Now, a lot of my embellishment on here is going to be with a die. It is kind of a spiral notebook die that I picked up over at a Cherry on Top. It's a pretty small mini die, maybe 1.5 inches by 2 inches or something like that. I don't still have it out, so I can't tell you the name of the manufacturer on it, but if you look at the dies over at Cherry on Top, if you really feel like you need to have this die, you can send me a message or, just leave a comment and I'll figure it out. But yes, a lot of the embellishments I have on here are going to be that die. It's that die right there. You saw it go through there really quickly. So at this point, I had already pulled out some stickers that I thought I might want to use, and I've already put them down on the paper and fussy cut them out. That is not something you need to see on camera, so I did not do it that way. Now this piece right here that says follow your heart up there at the top is a little banner shape. That did come off of one of the cut apart papers that are in that paper pad. I am going to use that. Actually, that little sticker down at the bottom that says happiness, that's going to be the piece that serves as my title. I feel like here lately I have been using these little pieces as my titles quite a bit. Here I just take a piece of that navy paper and kind of fold it in on itself and make my own little photo corner. I'm going to tape it down in the back right like that with some washi tape. It works absolutely perfectly. I was going to put another one over here on the top right, and I kind of ripped the paper a little bit and got lazy and did not want to cut out any more paper. So yeah, I am just going to have that one photo corner partially obscured by this little Follow My Heart banner. And here I'm going to spread out those little notebook papers. Now you can see the way they are sticking out of the side. They're really thick. I mean, I will tape them together, and I'm going to end up trimming them down twice. And you did just see me do the Follow Your Heart banner, and I put them up on some foam tape I picked up from Close to My Heart. It's a very thin foam tape. It is 1 millimeter, and I absolutely love it. So yeah, see, still a little thick. Gonna go ahead and trim that down again. That's a second trimming. So I just want it to peek out just a little bit. Down here at the bottom left, even though the sketch doesn't call for it, I do want to put something down there. So I take another one of those pieces that I used that die on, and I go ahead and stick it down there. And I'm also going to use a blue banner that was trimmed out of a cut apart piece. That's how it was in the cut apart piece. So I go ahead and use that, and I put this little beautiful sticker on top of it. Again, that is a sticker I put on a piece of cardstock and then fussy cut out because those stickers were so thin. Now over on the left hand side of the photo, you can see there's this little piece that says favorite on it. I am going to put that underneath there. That is also another sticker that I put on some cardstock and cut it out. Now right here I have pulled out some Felicity Jane hearts. I'm going to go ahead and put those down around the page. I'm also going to pull out some Felicity Jane epoxy white dots and put those down as well. I will put 2 little tags on this page, teeny tiny tags, and they were this right here. They were sitting over on the right hand side of my desk from a previous project, and I thought that the tone of them, they're kind of a taupe color. I thought the tone of them looked pretty good, and I just wanted some more layers. So yeah, I tuck one in over to the left hand side of the photo, and then again over on the right hand side down there at the bottom with that cluster. So here's where I'm putting down those white pieces. I've been working on these epoxy dots from Felicity Jane for a minute now. I think they've been in my last 2 Mini Kit Monday kits. Yeah, now they're just about gone. Not quite yet. So far in April, I've only used 1 roll of ATG tape and 1 roll of foam tape. I don't have any other empties for this month. All right, guys, after I do all of that, I'm going to be done with this layout. I want to thank you so much for joining me. I will say my favorite part of this layout is that photo of Adele. She has 2 little band-aids on her knees, and I think that is so adorable. Check it out right there. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.